All three of the Bears' second round picks are still unsigned. What is going on with the Bears rookies who have yet to sign their deals? The Bears have three rookies, all chosen in the second round, that have not signed their rookie contracts yet. That's wide receiver Luther Burden, offensive tackle Ozzy Trapilo, and defensive tackle Shemar Turner are all still unsigned as the calendar turns to June. Should fans be worried, and what is going on? I'm going to break it all down. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Most fans understand that the NFL draft pick salaries are now slotted, and each pick has a predetermined slotted contract number already in place. So players holding out and negotiating for more money has mostly become a thing in the past in the NFL. Today, it's not about getting more money, it's about the language of contracts or how much guarantees they're going to get. But while most of the NFL rookies have already signed their deals, over 80% of this rookie class is already signed, sealed, and delivered. It's the staggering amount of second rounders that really stand out. 30 of the 32 second round picks remained unsigned as of the final day of May. Now, we already know what each of our second round picks is going to make. Luther Burden will receive a 4-year deal worth 11.1 million. Ozzy Trapilo's contract will be for 4 years and 7.5 million, while Shemar Turner's deal is going to be for 4 years and 7.2 million. This is bigger than just the Bears rookies. It's a problem with the entire NFL right now. Basically, every single pick in the first round, they get their contracts fully guaranteed. But that's only for first round picks. Now, remember, this year's draft was deeper than normal. And a lot of these guys taken in the second round really are first round talents. But that shouldn't change how contracts are written. However, it kind of has. Normally, contracts for all players drafted in rounds 2 through 7 are not fully guaranteed. However, the Cleveland Browns and Houston Texans have thrown a wrench into this. Remember, I said there are two picks in the second round that have already signed their deals. Those are Texans wide receiver Jaden Higgins and Browns linebacker Carson Schwessinger. Why is that such a big deal? Well, it's because both of their contracts are the first two second round picks in NFL history to have their contracts fully guaranteed. And these two players signed their deals back on May 8th and May 9th. It's been nearly 3 weeks since those deals were signed, and not one single other player picked in round two has agreed to a contract yet. So this is becoming a problem around the NFL. None of these second round picks want to sign until the player in front of them signs, and really all of them want to try to get a fully guaranteed deal as well. Why wouldn't they? But when you look around the NFL right now, there are more second round picks without a contract than first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh rounders combined. There are 30 unsigned players total in round two and 26 total unsigned players in the other 6 rounds combined. It's a crazy stat, but it really makes sense. With the top two picks in round two getting those fully guaranteed deals, the agents for the rest of the picks in round two are not really willing to sign until they can get as much money guaranteed as possible. This is a tough situation for the Bears right now because we're the only team in the NFL with 3 players that we chose in round two. All of these guys remain unsigned, even though we know exactly how much money they will make. It really comes down to the guarantees and how many players in the second round are going to get fully guaranteed deals. When you go back to 2022, the Bears had 2 second round picks. Remember, we took Jervon Dexter and Tyreek Stevenson. Now, Big Dex's contract was worth 6.7 million total, and we only guaranteed 3.7 million, just over half the contract guaranteed. Meanwhile, Tyreek's deal was for 6.4 million and he got 3.4 million guaranteed. So we got over half of their contract guaranteed, but nowhere near 100%, which is what the first two picks of round two have gotten. Now, the Bears didn't have a second round pick in 2024, but based on history here, even with Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker's deal, the Bears most likely do not want to fully guarantee all three of these contracts. So right now, we're kind of in wait and see mode, and we're going to have to wait and see what the other guys in the second round in front of them get. The good news is none of our second rounders are currently holding out. All of these guys have participated in OTAs, so right now there's really no rush to get these guys signed. We're most likely just waiting for the dominoes to fall here and the players in front of Luther Burden to sign their deals. There's still plenty of time to get this done. We have 2 more weeks of OTAs, and then we have a break until training camp. I expect all of these deals to be done well before camp, but right now it's nothing to worry about unless a player starts holding out. Knock on wood. Now, however, depending on how these negotiations go, though, there is a potential for some holdouts around the NFL. This is kind of a unique situation. We really haven't had anything like this since the NFL went to the slotted contracts that kind of did away with holdouts, but this offseason is kind of unique. The Bengals are trying to implement their own stipulation into a contract, and second rounders are trying to get their contracts fully guaranteed. What's going to happen here? We'll see how it plays out, but right now, the bottom line for Bears fans, I'd say this is nothing to worry about. All three of these second round picks are really solid. So even if we had to fully guarantee their contracts, no big deal, in my opinion. They're still on rookie deals and are going to be complete bargains if they work out. But at the end of the day, we do want to get these guys into training camp. We do not want any of these holdouts to be prolonged and end up causing someone to miss time in training camp. Then it could be detrimental to their rookie seasons. Right now, though, we have over 6 weeks until training camp, so there's really no rush. But if this lingers into early July and none of these second round picks have signed yet, then it'll be time to worry. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. Please remember to hit that like button for me. Stay tuned. I have a ton more content on the way. And until next time, bear down.